Hey guys, so this is the second time I've started filming this intro and flung water just everywhere. I don't know what's gonna show on camera, but hi guys. Um, this is gonna be a lengthy video, but stick with me through it so you guys can give your kids an epic Christmas for hella cheap and give your kids a Christmas in case you're in a pinch like at Christmas time. And the reason I say that is because the response I got to 2020's What I Got My Kid for Christmas review was honestly not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot of negativity. Instead, it was like super touching, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. And that's the reason I wanted to do this video. And I also told you guys to follow me on Instagram today. I shared all this stuff with you so y'all can get started right away. This video I'm filming late at night, July 1st, and I am done Christmas shopping for all the kids in my family, my child, my godchildren. I'm just gonna label my best friend's stepdaughter as my godchild. Like, just gonna label her as that because otherwise it gets confusing when I'm like my godson and my best friend's sister or stepdaughter. I just okay, any kid that comes to my Christmas Eve party, I am done shopping for, with the exception of the two oldest kids. And they're just at an age where they like very specific gift cards they want, and with them, because they don't really play with toys anymore, I hold off until right before Christmas time. So I have those two gift cards to get at Christmas time, no other presents to buy. And the best part is today alone I only spent $188. So I'm like, hell yeah. Also, there are a few things I'll also share with you guys that I got for Jackson already. It's not much. I'll do a screen here. There was an online sale. Walmart had it. Stuff like 50%. Oh, I keep flicking water. Stuff for like 50% off. They had like 50 to 75% off online about 2 weeks ago. And Target 2 weeks ago had a bunch of stuff 30 to 50% off. So Target does this bi-yearly sale too. They just don't do it like Walmart. They don't. Walmart's is like literally the best. And Walmart goes like 50 to 90% off. And usually I won't even touch it if it's not like 75% off. Unless it's something I really, really, really know he wants, and I know that it's not going to get to 75% off. But honestly, there wasn't anything this year that I really saw like that. So the sale will go on through July. I feel like this is going to be all over the place with me, and I want to give you all the information so y'all can make the best use of the information and get out there and go and get this done and find these sales, because this is what happens. These sales happen. These Facebook groups exist called like Walmart's Clearance Savers. Look up like Walmart's Clearance Finds, Walmart's Clearance Savers, things like that on Facebook. Search these groups, look for the large ones, join them, and do what I do. I don't ever participate in them. I'm rarely on Facebook, except for these groups mostly, and I'll like post. But like when it comes to Facebook, I literally only have like my closest friends and family and Walmart groups for this reason. So join the groups, and you don't have to really participate at all unless you want to share what you found. But what I do is I watch what people are finding that are doing all the work of finding these things, and then I go hunt for it at my Walmarts. And sometimes every time I go into Walmart, I check the clearance aisle because there's almost always some kind of toy there, and you just never know what it's going to be. But the mega sales of toys is going on right now through July. So don't be discouraged. Not all areas have started. Not all Walmarts have started, you guys. I live in Houston, Texas. I went to a ton of Walmarts today, and I went to one yesterday. I'm sorry if I keep having to stop to drink my toxic Diet Coke because I'm getting over being sick, and my throat is still like hurting, and like I'm not sick anymore, but it's like the remnants of a cold. So if I keep stopping to drink, I apologize. So the talking is making it like dry feeling and uncomfortable again. So I went to a bunch of Walmarts, and like the thing is, you're gonna have to put in some effort for this. You're not gonna walk into your first one and find everything. You're gonna have to do some hunting, and usually I would highly suggest using Brickseek. this is not an occasion where I would say use Brickseek at all. Brickseek is an inventory website, and you can't go in there and price match. You can't be like, well, Brickseek says you have this, because sometimes they'll say they have 1 to 2 items left and they don't actually have it at all. I have had some amazing scores on Brickseek. Jackson's Leapfrog tablet is like a $200 tablet, and I got it for $20 at Brickseek a couple of years ago. He's never had an iPad or anything like that. I've always had this tablet for him, $20. I have some things like that I will see will be like this big find, and then I will use Brickseek, or like electronics, TVs, things like that. This toy clearance, I would just say, don't waste your time with Brickseek, because Brickseek told me there was absolutely no karaoke machines in a 200-mile radius of Houston, Texas. And so I still checked every dang Walmart I checked. This karaoke thing, I'll show you guys everything at the end. The karaoke machine, Jason's been asking for a karaoke machine for like a year. And my thing is always like the Barbie dream house he has, which you guys keep an eyeball out for, the not the new style Barbie dream house, the older one with the slide. I'll try to pop a photo in here. It's got this big slide. Jackson saw it after I'd already bought his big gift this last Christmas. He saw it on TV when I took him on vacation, because he never sees commercials unless we're on vacation. And he saw this commercial and he was like, oh, that's my big gift. That's what I want. But I'd already bought his big gift. The only big gift I buy him at Christmas time, because I do all this. And I was like, oh baby, that thing's like $200. That's not happening unless mama finds it on Christmas clearance. And my best friend was like, you're not gonna find it, girl. You're not gonna find it. I just had to buy one for like, I don't know, it should be like $50 or $60 for like an older used one on Facebook Marketplace, because they hold their value. She's like, you're not gonna find that thing new. I'm like, girl, I don't know, I think I will. And I did. I found it for $30, brand new in the box. The thing is, and I'm starting to see it again in my clearance groups, people are starting to find them. You're gonna look for the older style. You're gonna look for the one that has a picture of a handicap Barbie, a Barbie in a wheelchair on the elevator. So the wheelchair access elevator Barbie doll dream house is the clearance one, not the brand new one. They just remodeled the dream house. It is got to be the style that Jackson has. I'll put in here somewhere, and it's got to have the elevator be handicap accessible. There will be a picture of a Barbie in a wheelchair. That is the one that goes on clearance. That is on clearance, and people are starting to find again. And I know I paid $30, but people are paying $19 for it right now, and I'm like, oh, that's $10 less than I spent, but I'm extremely grateful I found it. I like literally was constantly checking Brickseek for that. So you can get so many amazing deals. So I had told him, I was like, if I can clearance that, I will buy it for you, even though I bought all your Christmas gifts, which were all clearance. So, to tell him, like, if I find something on clearance, I will get it for you is like not a big deal, because literally all his Christmas gifts were clearance except for his big gift. And then Santa Claus gave, I tell him he's allowed to tell Santa 3 things. They can't be really expensive, and they have to fit in the sack that Santa brings. So he gets those, and then everything else is clearance. So I'm like all over the place with this. So Brickseek right now I wouldn't recommend, because Brickseek told me that there was no karaoke machines in Houston. What's happening right now is they're having their July sale. They're clearing out everything before they bring in all this stuff for Christmas, which they're going to start putting out now. The kind of things that are going to be popular at Christmas are going to start being stocked after July. So they've got to get rid of all this overstock in their warehouses. This is why I say Brickseek's not dependable right now. None in Houston, right? So we walk into the last Walmart, me and my friend Carlos, and I'm like feeling sad because I never found the karaoke machines. But I'm like, realistically, Heather, it said there was none in Houston in 200-mile radius. And we found so much good stuff at that Walmart. And I asked the lady, I was like, hey, because she had been talking to me about all this stuff and like all the clearance finds and stuff. And she worked there, and I'm like, hey, where's the I had gone back to her. I'm like, hey, where's the karaoke machine? She told me the aisle. And she said to me, like, they're putting some stuff out. So I was like, oh, So I go over there, and like there was one, and I'm like, no way. And I like ran for it. And like, I was like, I found it. And I was like, okay, I don't know if it's $9. Cause that was the thing. Everyone was posting this karaoke machine for $9. I'm like, Carlos, I found it. And the lady that was like stocking the shelves is like, oh yeah, I just put that out and I marked it down too. And I was like, oh my God, I found one. I was like, oh my God. Like I was so happy because that's like something he has been asking for as a karaoke machine, but the good ones are all like $60. That's a $60 karaoke machine. And I found it for $9. I was like, yes. I was so happy. And then she's like, do you need more? Because I'm putting out all these. And she had boxes and boxes of the karaoke machine that they said that are not in Houston. So these Walmarts are getting stuff every single day. That's what I'm saying. If you go out, like say you see this video and you go out and you go to like 5 Walmarts today and you can't find good deals, don't be discouraged. This is going to be going on all of July. It is a chore. You guys are going to be out there, because I'm not done. Like I'm still going to like roam for like some 90% stuff off to make my Christmas Eve bags for the kids and maybe like a few little extra things. But it's like if I never find anything else, I'm good. He's set for Christmas. The kids are set for Christmas. You know what I mean? So don't be discouraged, because not all places start at the same time, and not all Walmarts are the same. You might get like a little gypped, because you might go into ones. Okay, for instance, Carlos, he found this doctor's kit thing. Well, I had pointed it out to him. I'm like, I'm seeing that in the clearance groups, and it was like $250, right? And then like, so he got it for his daughter, and so then we go to another Walmart, and they had that one was like pink and purple, and I was like, I'm just like, he's got a veterinary kit. He loves playing doctor. He loves playing vet. So I was hoping I could find the blue and green one for him. Not that I'm that mom, because I need to find you the thing he got today, because it's not in this. But I was like, it's fine. Like, so then we go to another Walmart, and I found the blue and green one, the same kit, and we thought $250 was good. That one up there is $1. So there will be times you'll be like, dang, I could have saved $4 more or something like that. But it's like, you can't be like that. You just have to like go in, and if something is like a really good deal and you know your kid's really going to want it, and you don't think you'll see it again, just get it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You can take it back, like, while it's still at price, which I have done before over $5. So just don't be discouraged. It goes on for the whole month of July. Things will be added. I really suggest you can look on here what I got and go hunting for those specific things, but I really suggest joining those groups, because what happens is the people that this is their hustle, they're constantly posting in there, that this is literally their job. Like they will go and they'll clear out. They will find this stuff and they will clear it out. Honey, if they had found that frozen stuff, there'd have been nothing left, because they will buy all of that and then they resell. Same thing with the karaoke machines. People are buying all of them. And that's the one thing that sucks, but you can be mad at somebody for their hustle at the same time. But it's like, dang, I just wanted one. Like, so you have to like get at this. It is some work, but it pays off. It is, I don't want to say it's stressful, but when these sales start and there's something I just like that dream house, I was so defeated. And I don't know how I found it or like what miracle that was. It was like right before people stopped finding them, I finally found one. So just, that's what I'm saying. Don't give up hope. I was at that point, I was like, I'm not finding one. And then something randomly made me check Brickseek one night. And it was a Walmart like down the street from me too. I was like, what? It said they had one. So just don't be discouraged, because you never, like by the end of today, I was like, yeah, I'm not finding the karaoke machine. And then the last place we go, they had them to where I could buy one for him and his best friend Liam. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk to you guys about scanning. So scanning is so important in this, because the thing is there's stuff that's not marked down yet that's already getting marked down. So they might have marked it down, the barcode, but it doesn't say it's on clearance yet. And that's how I found some of this stuff. Like the karaoke machines, she hadn't put the sticker on yet. The little people stuff was marked down, but it said it was like 20 something. I don't remember for sure. I'll have to see, because I took footage. And it actually ended up being 13 when we scanned it. So there is so much value. And there are sometimes, y'all, where I will go and I will just start scanning everything. Like, I will spend so much time there scanning everything. And that's what we did today. We spent the whole day doing this. And it was tedious, but like between the both of us, we had 3 loads in my minivan. Like, we had so much stuff. So all right, okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about scanning. So I'm going to insert some clips after I explain it to you that will kind of further explain it to you. So I can't show you guys on my phone because my phone is what I film on. Still haven't got a camera. That's another thing that is it's always getting away from me. I will see a camera that's perfect for making videos and vlogging, and that is the one unicorn, is what they call it in the clearance groups, that I can never get in time. I never get them. But so you want to download the Walmart app. And it's going to show you, it's going to say delivery. So basically there's 2 options when you first open the app. And one is for like if you're ordering groceries and stuff, and the other one is walmart.com. You want to click the walmart.com part of the app, and you'll see a barcode at the top. You're going to hit that. You're going to take whatever it is you're looking at, and you're going to scan the barcode. Okay, and then it will pop up for the price on walmart.com, and then it'll have a tab that says at your store. Leave your location on, because as you switch to Walmart, it's going to automatically pull up that store for you. So you don't have to do any work and find the store you're at. Just leave the location on. It makes things so much easier when you're doing this. So that, as long as the address is right, that price is going to be like, if it's a markdown and it's not actually marked on the shelf, it's going to show you the price. Like, it's on clearance. Where a lot of the times it won't even say that it's on clearance on the tag, or it will be the wrong clearance. It'll actually be cheaper than the tag says. So right now I'm going to insert 2 videos that we took as an example for you guys to try to make that clearer.
Okay guys, so you go to the Walmart app, and then I'm going to let Carlos show you. And you're going to want to scan everything. Like, these were marked. I'll show you after he scans. I scanned these, and look, 13, right? This is why you want to scan. This is set local to this Walmart. I got it from here. It said it was on sale for $19 from $39, but I knew I had seen that as a clearance thing, so I got both of those for $13. It is online on sale, right?
Yeah, it's an online price. That's the normal price is $39.82.
Yeah, but then this is why you always want to go around scanning.
Listen to this woman. She knows what she's talking about. Trust me.
Oh my gosh. We're still shopping, and again I want to show you one more time in this video that to always check like prices, because right, these are supposed to be like $40. So scan this one. Did you get it?
It's the online price. Mm-hmm. And then there's the price in store.
There you go.
Sorry.
No, that's it. You're fine. You're fine. That's enough. Yeah. So these sets that are usually $40 are $5, but like this one still isn't $5. So just scan.
Okay, so now that I've inserted that, this was the other thing I needed to go get for this video. So now that I've inserted that, just to make it easy for you guys, what I do to make this easy for me is I know that this time of year and in January, like I said, Brickseek is not as reliable. So what I do is I just dedicate this month to as many Walmarts as possible. If I'm passing a Walmart, I'm going in and I'm gonna scan some stuff. And yeah, I just start scanning everything, but especially looking for things I see in the group that other people are finding on clearance. Those are the ones I go in scanning for. Like, if I see it, I'm for sure scanning it. These frozen things I'll show you in a bit. I knew that those were coming up $5 in all these different states. So every single Walmart I went into, I looked for them, and a lot didn't have them because people cleared them out, or they weren't quite marked down enough yet. So here's another thing. We're going to have a come to Jesus talk, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I want to be real with y'all about, I guess you would say, the psychology of clearance shopping, sales, stuff like that. People just want to think they're getting a deal. They could tell you this is 5 cents off. It's 5 cents off. And people will be like, that's a deal, that's a sale, that's a clearance. You don't want to clearance shop like that. You don't. If it's this is what I've taught Carlos over the past 6 months, especially. If it is not 50% off or less, I'm not getting it. And if it is not something that your child specifically asks for Christmas, you're okay with spending full price with it. Like that's like I don't know. Like I won't. I just don't, unless you intended to go in there and buy that specific thing at full price. If it is a impulse, ooh, this is on clearance. If it is not 50, honestly, for me, most of the time, it's got to be 75% off. 50% off is just not it for me. It's got to be 75% off or more. But you want to make sure you're at least saving 50%, y'all. Because if you didn't go in there with the intent to buy that thing, you are just buying things you don't need, in my opinion. And you're spending more money than you should be. And you're impulse buying. You're not actually clearance shopping and saving. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense without hurting people's feelings. I just want to be real with you. If you actually want to save money and be realistic, if you didn't go in there with the intent of buying those things, and it's not something like toy-wise your child absolutely wants, just try to save at least like 50. I won't do 30 and stuff like that. 50% is my cap. And the stuff I bought online for Target and Walmart, those are things that Jackson like wanted. Like he wanted this specific Jurassic Park figurine thing. He wanted it and it was 50% off, and so I got it for him. Like he's been asking for it. There was stuff I got at Walmart, like those real alive things. What are they called? Those like those animals that are actually like alive or whatever. Like, you know what I'm talking about? For real friends or whatever. There was a Brachiosaurus one, and I got that. And I want to say that was a little more than 50% off. I don't have the original prices on these things. There was the Elmo. I got my great nephew, which, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm too young for that. I got him, it was like $40 originally, and I think I got it for $13. I'll have to pull up the thing for the prices I got them for. But anyways, those are really specific things that Jackson likes, and I know he like basically wants or would want. So those things, I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to do 50%. Most of the time, it's got to be 75%. This is an example of something that was like less, or it was like 30% off, which I would never usually do, but it's the Sparks brand, so it's already pretty like well priced. I'm gonna say this thing was $15 when it wasn't on sale. I don't know what possessed Jackson that this was just like the thing that would just like, I don't know. He was like, it was even in my Instagram story. He was like, I need this. I want this, mommy. Like crocodile tears and literally acknowledging. He's like, I don't have to have it right now. I just want it for Christmas. Is it on clearance? Like he was so, we've never seen him like this because he knows he doesn't get anything unless it's Christmas, his birthday. There's a reason. And that's another thing I want to talk about, like how I was able to take him in there. I'll tell you guys the discussion I had with him before we went there. But he's not a kid that gets stuff just because. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that if you do that. I'm just saying, like, to explain why I can go in there and be like, this is something we're buying for Christmas, and that's what it's for. And he's okay with that is because he knows he doesn't get anything. Like me just buying him something because he saw it and wanted it in a store, even if it was on clearance, doesn't happen. But it was like earlier in the day and we knew we were going to be out till like late at night doing this. So I was like, okay, it's not on, at first I was like, this thing's not on clearance. Then Carlos scanned it. He was like, it's actually 30% off. Made it like $10. Sorry guys, I'm still getting over all the crud from that cold I had. It was like $10. And I don't even know like what his fascination was, but we've never seen him like that. Like he was begging, and he wasn't begging for it today. He was begging for it for Christmas. Like I don't know, like he was like, I don't need it now, you can. Anyways, so I was like, you know what, baby, if you do I know this is going to be a lot today, especially because he doesn't go in stores. Like we're just going back into stores. I'm like, if you can, sorry, I had a coughing fit. If you can get through this day and have good behavior, I know you're going to struggle. We had some points where we struggled, but you can, do your best and be a good listener, then what I'm going to do is I will get this for you because it's on clearance, and I'll actually let you have it today, which is something I never do. So he was like, y'all, he was like so happy about it. And he played with it all night when we got home. He was putting like all his dinosaurs in this and like carrying it around. It was so cute. But I don't know. So I wanted to pull that out and just kind of use that to segue, is that the right word, into the conversation, which actually like several people asked me on Instagram tonight. They're like, how did that go with Jackson there? Because they're in the same position I am, where you really like, before everything with my heart and how many doctor's appointments and stuff I had more flexibility in the mornings in the evenings to go do this stuff without Jackson. And I just don't have that anymore because like a lot of times Justin's having to work late because he'll stay later so I can go to morning appointments, or, you know, we just like, it's just not like the schedule isn't what it used to be. So, basically I had to take him this time, especially because the sales had already kind of started and I had been sick and I wasn't going to go into the stores while I was sick. And you guys, I got a test. I just feel it is, oh God, I said the C word. I'll have to bleep that out. I got tested to make sure this wasn't that, even though I have since January, you know, you can still get it. You just won't get like deathly sick, but you just can't be too sure. So the minute I got sick, I was like, you know, getting that test done. So I didn't have that, but still, I don't even want to like be an asshole and share a cold. I'm gonna bleep that out too, because cursing makes me lose ads too. I didn't want to be that person. So I waited till I was better to be around people and go in stores. And even at that, I wore a mask today. So, I missed, that's exactly what happened in December. We got sick the day after Christmas and I missed a bunch of these sales because they started in December. In the first like week of January, I was just still getting over whatever we got, which again, we tested for that and we didn't have that. So it was like, I was like really worried I was going to miss the July one too. And so I just, you know, I had to take him. And what I did was I sat him down. And here's the deal, if you're not familiar with it. Okay. I told him before we left, look, buddy, we're going to go pick out some Christmas gifts for you and your cousins and stuff. And the deal today is that if it is not on clearance, or mommy says it's not on clearance enough, then we're not going to get it. And if you really like something, then we'll make a note of it and we'll add it to your wish list. So you can pick it as like, you know, maybe something Santa can build for you or whatever, or something that like a grandparent or someone can get for you. We can start making your Christmas list now for those things. But if mommy says it's not on clearance, then we can't get it. And I'll point out to you what's on clearance that we could get. And you can just, you know, help me pick out your stuff, and then you'll get it again at Christmas because these are going to be your gifts from mommy and daddy. And he was fine with it. And I don't know if it's because he knows like that he'll see it again at Christmas, but he had a lot of fun picking out his Christmas gifts and helping with his cousins and making decisions, making random decisions I didn't see coming. Like, you know, so it actually worked out really good and he did really, really good. So, I would say letting your kid be a part of that too is really great. The stuff that I ordered online, he obviously doesn't know about. Like, he doesn't know about that Brachiosaurus or the other Jurassic Park toy, or the Marvel stuff I got him because he still really loves superheroes. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot to mention. Join the Facebook groups, get the app, get to scanning. Don't be discouraged. You guys have through July. This will happen again in January too. There are certain times a year when clothes and shoes do this too. I'll try to pay attention. Some people got some shoes, but like I literally, let me tell y'all how painful this was. Jackson's foot is so big and he's in like 13s and 1s. And finding 13s is extremely hard. And before, what I would do was I'd wait for that shoe clearance at Walmart. They go down the $16 light up shoes, which I think have worked really well for us. Um, like he's in sports and stuff like that, and we'd be like all over the place every single day going out before 2020. And the shoes always held up really well. Those $16 Walmart light up shoes have always been like it for us. Like they've always worked. And I've always paid no more than $5 because I would buy them and I would buy a couple sizes up that he would be growing into, so that I always had clearance shoes ready to go when he outgrew one size. Then his foot got so big when he got so big. He's in an 8'10", guys. He wears an 8 and a 10, and he just turned 5. And his shoe size is 13.1. So, when his foot got bigger, I couldn't find deals like that anymore. And recently I had to pay the $16. And it's not even that much, but the $16 those shoes usually are. And I was like, so sad. I was like, I gotta find those when those shoe clearances start up again. There's been times I paid $1 for those shoes. So like, don't sleep on those sales either. It's not just toys. And if I see that happening again, I'll let you guys know on Instagram. Underwear, I'll get like a pack of those underwear. They're usually $10. Like little boy underwears are so expensive. You get like 6 pairs of underwear, it's $10. I just feel it's excessive, like $12. I'll wait till those are $1 too, and I'll buy sizes up so that he has stuff to grow into. So it's not just toys. I feel like hopefully this is enough information for you guys to get out there and buy this stuff. I put out my 2020 Christmas video, and I was really like, because like bracing myself, because I almost didn't put it out. So many times I get these comments, people don't know me for anything. They just see a thumbnail in previous years. They don't see that, like, yeah, I got my kid a lot of stuff for Christmas, but this is the only time he gets stuff, and most of it was clearance, and I'm chronically ill. So my child needs a lot of toys because it's just me and him all day long. And sometimes I'm bedridden, and like he needs a lot of enrichment, like toys and playtime. And I don't regret, like he's home all the time. Like he needs toys. These are things they don't see. They just see toys like this. They don't look like cheap toys, and your child's spoiled. You buy your child too much stuff. Your kid has too many toys. Like, they're so judgmental. And with everything that happened in 2020, I was like bracing myself for that on a whole new level, because it just 2020. And the response I got through DMs, emails, comments, I did get like a lot of messages like privately, because people, they don't want to put it out there. Like, I couldn't buy my kids Christmas gifts this year. Like, and this just broke me. And so knowing that this exists makes me feel better, and I'm going to do this next year. It actually was way more encouraging, and I don't think I'll ever have that anxiety again, because for as many people that come on there that know nothing about me, that judge me, I know that there's people that are like learning and able to do these things. There's people that said I was able to give my kids Christmas because I adopted this way that you buy toys, and my kids got a Christmas, which some people, like one person emailed me that they lost their job and that they had started doing this like 2 years ago. And the only reason they had stuff for their kids that year was because of adapting these ways that they learned on my channel. So anyways, so with that response I got, I told you guys that I would do a more in-depth video, which is going to be a long video, I'm sure, because we know I love to talk about, when this happens again and when to get out there. And I just wanted to make sure I covered how to do it. So join those Facebook groups. I'd say that's the easier way. Search on Facebook for like Walmart clearance finders. There's one that's like 28K. And you don't have to participate. Like, I never participate. I just watch and see what people post, because people love to post their hauls. And I'm like, mental note. And then I go find it. I scan it. Scan, and boom. When big things come up, like people post something, it's not this time of year where things are on sale like this, and Walmart's just clearing things like the leapfrog that Jackson, the $200 leapfrog Jackson has that I got for 20 bucks. Things like that, then I'm like, okay, Brickseek. When I was looking for that dollhouse, I'm like, okay, Brickseek every day. But this time of year, you don't really need Brickseek because it's not really that, like those karaoke machines, like I said, they said there was none in Houston. That lady put out like 20 of them at least. So just join the Facebook groups, see what people are posting. When you go to Walmart, scan. Know that every Walmart's different. One might be selling something for $1.50. It might still be like freaking $16 in a different one. Doesn't matter if it's the same city. Doesn't matter if they're down the street from each other. You're going to have to hit up multiple Walmarts, and you're going to have to go at it for the whole month. And it seems like, oh, such an effort. But you guys, to be like, I don't have to buy a gosh darn thing in December. I can just enjoy Christmas, buy my adult family, you know, the catering I get at my Christmas Eve party. You know, that's my gift to them. I only buy gifts for the kids. I mean, obviously the kids eat the food too, but it's just like if a restaurant make fajita stuff, and that's my gift, a nice meal to the adults. And to just know that I don't have to buy anything for, if I don't find any more deals, I'm good. Every kid is spoken for except the older ones that need the gift card. Just to have that kind of stress just in July, just gone, and I'm not going to have to worry about it in December, makes the holidays so much more enjoyable. And the state of the world right now, it just, I'm hearing fireworks. God damn, y'all. It's like, it's freaking July 1st. Calm your... Okay, so just to have that kind of stress gone, it's so worth it. It's so worth every stop we made today. And honestly, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's like a little bit of a high when you find something you've been searching for, when you've been like, your kid wants this really bad and you found it. And like, not only did you find it for your kid, you can get it for your godson too. Like, it's just so exciting. So I highly recommend it. I'm also going to insert in here, because online, like I said, Target does the same thing. Target does not do it like Walmart. Before they start having the deals in stores, the websites will have sales. So Walmart and Target both. Target had like a 3-day sale where toys are 50% off. And that's where I got Jackson's like dinosaur stuff, and this like Elmo toy for my great nephew, and the Marvel thing I got Jackson was Walmart. And the dinosaur, those like alive, not baby, I keep wanting to say baby alive. It's like for real friends. You know what I'm talking about? Those like really realistic freaking for real things that are like so expensive. The Brachiosaurus, because he's dinosaur obsessed and he loves like animal things. Finding that's like, that was like a steal. But my friend Carlos was able to get stuff for his reward bin for his daughter Gwen, and like she loves dress up, and like usually the only time I will suggest people go hard and go like all out for clearance for dress up stuff is right after Halloween. The costumes get so cheap. That's a time to like buy for dress up. But last year, I don't know what happened. That was like, it was kind of sad. Like there wasn't anything left, like from the get. It kind of was sad. So when I saw these princess dresses on the 3-day Target sale from like 44 to half off, I was like, get these now. Get them while they have them. And I like think he got like a really good deal, like a $60 Elsa, I want to say, toy, like the face moves and stuff for like $15 from the Walmart one. So you'll see stuff on websites, and then right before the July in-store, like where you have to go work for it starts. So always kind of watch that in June. Like check every day, like Walmart, they'll say like in the app, like the 3-day sale was in the Target app. That sale for Walmart was in the app. It said, oh, toy sale. And there are actually right now still some clearance things on clearance on the Walmart website toy wise. So check that out. So hopefully I gave you guys enough information. I'm going to show you guys what I got. Some of the stuff's in storage. I can't show you that I got from those online sales, but I'm just going to show you what I got today, some of the prices, and then you guys get out there. If you find cool stuff, let me know. It makes me feel so good to know that I'm helping other parents like do this because it's life-changing once you start shopping this way.
Right, so these are what I showed in the store. Jackson is obsessed with little people ever since he's been a year old. Loves his little people. He literally, he still plays with his little people stuff every single day. So he started that around a year old. My great, Colby was like, saying that out loud because I'm too young to be a great aunt. But my great nephew will be about a year. He'll be a little over a year at Christmas. So I figured that's a perfect time to start him with his first little people thing. So I got 2 of those. Those are 13. Then these are these are pretty reasonable, usually like $5, but they were on sale for like 2. One was like $190 something. I think this one was $150. And they all make sounds. Jackson loves stuff like this. Don't sleep on this Kids Connect because they actually make pretty good stuff. The Walmart brand toys. He loves stuff like this. Then this dog, it walks and it's like a robot dog. And this is one of the things that's like, oh my Lord, 50% off. He I don't know. 50% off was a good deal because he loves stuff like this and he keeps asking for something like that. I got him that Brachiosaurus. I'm not sure if it walks, but it like licks and it's really realistic. And this is something I'm talking about. He loves like realistic where the animals seem real. This is more of the stuff we got. He's really been into army stuff, so this was like a perfect find. These were $2. $2. And then so these were $5. I got one for him and one for Charlotte. He still loves Frozen, and he has some of the dolls, but like he doesn't have the pony. So he was like, "Oh, I want that." And then he doesn't have these characters. And again, this was $5 from 40. So I got one for him and again one for Charlotte. Then this is the VTech Ride and Explore desk. This thing was like $27 from, I want to say the original price on this was like, I think it was like $60, I want to say. So I got that for my nephew Nolan. That's his Christmas gift. And then this is this is Jackson's for his Barbie dream house. He's been wanting a car with a carport on it. So it's like, okay, because this is perfect. He wanted this tractor a year ago and I couldn't find it. It was like, I don't know why, it was selling out everywhere. And I walked past it and it was on clearance for, I think, $12.99. So I got that because that's literally something he's been asking for a year. And I was like, okay, well, that's why it was just meant to be to get now. So went over that. I'm going to go over these things up here. I got him, like I said, he loves little people. And he collects the ones that go to the zoo, especially the animals. So I got him 3 new animals. These were like $1.50. And these are, just smaller things. I paid full price for this. Just because this is what he's obsessed with. Jurassic World, Camp Cretaceous, and dinosaurs. And so its mouth opens and stuff. It was like $4. But I was like, okay, if I don't get this now, because the Camp Cretaceous stuff sells out so much. I just got it now to get him for Christmas. And then this, sorry, I don't mean to keep coughing into the camera. This I got to put, I'll give Everett this one, but for his Christmas Eve bag. Because he'll be a year, so there's not a ton I can get him that is small and safe. Then I got this for Everett too. I want to say this was $3 maybe. I don't know what to do with the receipts. Oh no, did I wear the battery down? Oh God. I'm going to have to put a new battery in it. I knew I heard it going off back there, but I didn't realize I was running the battery down. Yeah, that's going to need a new battery. Then this is the doctor's kit I got for $1 that I was telling you guys about. I got this for Everett too. I want to say this was like $2 marked down. Just some little cars. They were fun for his age around that time. And then the Easy Bake Oven. Jackson loves to cook and bake, and I just thought this would be, it says 8+. I think maybe by Christmas, like obviously with adult supervision, he's going to be super into it. Carlos got one of these for Gwen as well. $9. Like, heck yeah. Jackson loves stuff like that. As you can tell, I'm not a mom that cares what its gender is meant to be for. That's not my family. He gets whatever he likes. Masculine, feminine, like who cares? Toys are toys. He gets what he likes. So, I don't really pay too much attention to that stuff. Oh yeah, I got this for Everett too. This was on, I don't remember how much this one was. So then these karaoke machines are what I was like, the unicorn as I call it. These are like $50 to $60, and they are marked down to $9. And they have really, really good reviews, which is awesome because people were paying $50 for them at full price. They're awesome. And they have a CD player, so yay, because I have a ton of CDs too. But it is Bluetooth, all this stuff. So I got one for Liam, and I called my best friend to make sure she was fine with it. Like, hey girl, I'm buying Liam a karaoke machine. It's just, I'm making sure it's okay. It's like buying someone else's kid a drum set without asking. She said it was okay. So I got Liam one for Christmas, and I got Jackson his. And there's a couple things in storage, and then there's stuff in storage that has been in storage for like probably a couple years of other times I've done this that I've just saved for when he's older. Okay, guys, so that's just what I got today, and I hope that's helpful. And you guys get out there, get your deals, and happy hunting. It's a lot of fun, honestly, once you get into it and find the things you were looking for. So good luck. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.